Yeah, I can remember the beginning days of New Visions Radio, and all the headaches and all the hard times just to get it going, and having it, not shut down on me in the middle of the night and stuff like that. It was hell for the beginning, I'll tell you.
Sid, that's his way of telling us we better not whine about the little problems.
Right. Yeah, it's true. That is what he's saying.
You better appreciate all the hard work and effort he put into it.
Oh, my gosh. Absolutely. I mean, just, for me to be able to meet Ray, he does fit me like a glove. And having New Visions Radio and all of these kind of connections, it's beautiful. I feel completely grateful for it, and I feel like today I'm a little wackier than usual because I just feel it. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just out there today because I can just, I'm so inspired, and I'm grateful to be on your show. This is just lovely. I love it.
We're grateful to have you guys. This is fun.
Thank you. It's true. Go ahead.
And the thing is, Sid, I see a lot of me in you because you don't take no for an answer, and you continue to follow and chase after your dreams, and that's what life is all about. And so many people give up so easily, and if they would just fight for it, they would be able to live an incredible life. Like I said, I've done so many things. I've been in movies. I've been in TV. I worked as a professional comedian. I worked as a professional singer. I've done everything I've ever wanted to do. And I grew up in a town of 2,000 people. It's a small town kid who got to be able to do all the things that he ever dreamed about. And I grew up dreaming about doing those things. And I think it's important that if you have dreams, you have to fight for them, and you have to go for them. I was lucky because it seemed like I was just in the right spot at the right time many, many times.
Yeah, I can absolutely vouch for that. You remind me a lot of Michael, Sid, when you just figure it out. You know what you need, you map it out, and you do it. And you don't take no for an answer. Anybody who's a detractor gets pushed aside, and it's like, hold on, I'll be right with you. I got to do this first. And boom, you do it.
Yeah. Love them at a distance. They're toxic. Leave them alone, out of the equation. And
exactly.
Push forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I love going. Yeah, and I love going after the impossible, the thing that everyone thinks is the impossible, because the way I see it is, if everyone thinks that that's the impossible, that means no one's chasing it. Excellent. That gives me more room on the freeway to get there, right? I don't have to maneuver as many times. So, great. I would love everyone to continue to tell me what they think is impossible so that I know I have fewer people I have to maneuver around. And you better believe, once you tell me I can't have it, I'm going to maneuver and maneuver and maneuver until I get it.
Because the words I'm possible are in impossible. So there's no such thing as impossible. It's I'm possible. And that's how you look at things, Sid.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do. And I love it because I would hate to disappoint my parents here and my birth mother. They truly did give me this life of opportunity to be and do anything I want. This girl, so I have severe dyslexia. I didn't even start reading until I was 24. And,
wow.
The only one here when I was growing up with brown skin, coming from a third world country. And
right.
It's amazing. Still to this day, I can't do math. There's certain things I can't
But you know what? You have such gratitude, even like when you mention your birth mother. You're so grateful for her, and she's in the equation, and I love that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and so
you can't take her, in my opinion, you can't take her out of the equation. She gave you life. And I don't know what else happened after that. That's not my business. But the fact that you keep her in the equation along with your adoptive parents is amazing. That shows how you have gratitude.
I just love life. I love life. And And I'm so grateful to have Ray in my life. The poor sap, he's going to be in my life the rest of his life.
True.
He got more than he bargained for.
That's right.
I signed it up, and then I looked at the contract and saw it was infinitum. I said, "Oh boy." There was no expiration date on that contract. I should have looked, but
in blood.
She had her finger on the date.
It's just like me and Terry too. You know, Terry and I, whether we do the show or not, we're always talking with each other. You know, you just become friends for life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You two do have a great synergy together, though. And again, I don't know you, but I do know this from speaking to you right now. There's like an energy to it. It has a little magic. There's a flow, a give and take. You guys are really good together. Very good.
Thank you.
Well, Terry, you can
been doing this for how many years now? Oh, go ahead, Ray.
Oh, Carrie, I was just going to say, you could figure out between Sid and I who the problem child is. Who would the problem child be in your relationship?
Oh, definitely Michael.
Michael, okay. That was my assumption, but I don't know you that well, so I just had to assume.
No, I don't know. What would you say, Michael? Me? Probably me.
No, you know.
Am I the problem child, Michael?
No,
you are?
I think I am, you know, and it's because I like to come off the wall, you know, at different points in time and just see what reaction I get. And
I'm the one reeling it in, yeah.
Yeah, you're so easy. You're so easy to get such great reactions from that.
I am.
Makes me being a problem child even that much easier.
I really am.
Sid is about all I can handle.
I'm fodder for him.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, well, Ray does have his hands full. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I am left, I'm right, and I can even see, like, I'm above my body half of the time going, oh, geez, she's left, she's right, she's up, she's down, she's tossing 900 miles an hour, and this man calmly just ropes me back in. He keeps me in one lane. He is spectacular, and he never, ever tries to change me or get me, well, he'll suggest that I not talk as much, but he's noticed that's not really successful.
Going to happen?
She did warn me. I will give her that. I got fair warning ahead of time.
You guys, that's such an awesome gig that you have where you're able to fly out there and record 4 sessions and then go home and then go back out. I mean, that's wonderful. I mean, it would be so, you know, even today, there's crosstalk and it's not anybody's fault. It's just we're all remotely calling in. It would be so wonderful for Michael and I if we could sit across the table or next to each other and do the show. And we did at one point, and it was amazing. But, yeah, that's wonderful. I'm glad that you guys have that.
Yeah, there is something to that magic of being able to sit across from somebody. Absolutely.
Plus, then you get the audio and the video.
I kind of like the obscurity of not being able to see anybody, and use my imagination to picture exactly what they're thinking and what their reactions are in my mind. I think I get more entertainment that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, that singer-songwriter, I would pay to see his face when you asked him that $1 million question.
Which $1 million question?
Oh, the one about why he got into the music business.
Yeah.
And you put him on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I love putting people on the spot generally. You know, Ray's lucky because I like Ray and know Ray. If I didn't know Ray and I didn't really care about his feelings,
you wouldn't have him on the show.
No, this would just be a totally different episode.
Well, that's true. This is true. You'd still have him on, but you wouldn't be nice.
I got pretty lucky. I've heard Michael eviscerate people. It's hysterical. Very, very good radio.
Oh, there's that word again. That came up earlier, and my husband's like, what's this word mean? I says, I think it kind of means, that looks like a mean bird. So I think eviscerate is that he's going to, like, eat you.
Yeah, you basically rend somebody from top to bottom.
Yeah, and I can. I remember I had a guest on one time that he claimed that he was abducted by aliens, and that the aliens gave him the cure for cancer. And so
wow.
I asked him, well, what was the cure for cancer the aliens gave him? And he said, for everybody to stop smoking. And I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like a cure for anything. but you know, and so
there's some prevention there, but yeah.
Yeah, after that point, I could no longer even partially take him seriously. You know, I tried my best, you know, because he said he was abducted by aliens, and who knows, you know, I don't know. Maybe there is aliens, or maybe there aren't. But you know, if you're going to say you're abducted by aliens, at least say something that's believable.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because being abducted by aliens is so believable.
Yeah.
He didn't mean illegal aliens, right? He meant the ones in space.
Right.
I would clarify that.
Because we can go with the other one.
Because I am a legal, not illegal, I'm a legal alien.
That'd be more believable, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You know, Ray, I had this friend back in the 90s. I had a band that was called Roswell, and we did the Reno Vegas circuit for years. And my lead guitarist, really great friend of mine, Joe Montanez, rest in peace. He passed from cancer as well. But he was Hispanic, but he couldn't speak a lick of Spanish. And I can remember when we would take breaks from performing, and we'd be out on the floor, a lot of Hispanic people would come up to him and start talking to him in Spanish. I'm fluent in Spanish, and I'm white, and he's Hispanic, and he doesn't know a bit of Spanish. And it used to crack me up, because they'd be talking to him in Spanish like crazy, and then he'd get this weird look in his face, and he'd turn to me and say, "What did he say?"
Ask the gringo what he said.
It was hilarious. We used to have a lot of fun.
That's good stuff.
Well, that's the whole point of it, is you're living a rich life.
Yeah. What's some of the funniest things that's happened to you, Ray?
Some of the funniest things that's happened to me?
Yeah.
God, I could probably write a book on that. I mean...
And probably should.
Right. Well, if you're talking about like on stage, one of the funniest pranks, just to give you one, last night of a tour, you know how the opening act usually gets hazed on the last night. You're kind of expecting it. You just don't know what's going to happen. Well, in my rider, it was a very simple rider. All I wanted was some food backstage, you know, either a pizza or peanut butter and jelly. I'm really big on that. So I'd live to regret that. I'm on stage, it's dark, and I pick up my bass off the stand. I put it on, and I go to hit the first note, and the whole entire fretboard of my bass is slathered in peanut butter. And I'm hitting my bass, and there's nothing coming out, and I can't figure out what's going on. I'm checking the settings and everything else. I was so in the moment, I didn't realize that my whole left hand was covered in peanut butter. And the texts from the headline band are howling laughing. And thank God I had a second bass with me, and they came over and they handed me the other bass, and they cleaned it up for me. But it was hysterical. So the crowd can see it. I'm the last one who realized it. Everybody knew it. And I was just like, okay, you got me good.
I would have said I'm just letting you guys know this is I'm trying to teach you a new way of cleaning your guitar.
Exactly. Yeah, they were trying to sell a new cleaning product. It was an infomercial. I didn't realize it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How about you, Sid? What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh my gosh, we can't even start. I have so many.
Aside from meeting
I
me.
mean, yeah, I can't even tell you. But okay, I will tell you one of the most recent, because I've been caught getting out of my I was getting out of my car in my shorts. You know, I was so proud that I thought I was losing weight. Well, I'm walking and I get like 3 cars up, and I'm like, what the heck is that? It's pretty breezy. And I look down, and my shorts had fallen off at the door of the Jeep, and I'm 3 cars away. And at first I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I'm really losing weight. I feel like I'm lighter. And then I'm like, crap, I'm not lighter. I just lost my pants. So that kind of stuff happens all the time to me. In New York, when I was making all my friends, I told Ray that I went out and I had to go grocery shopping, and it's very different grocery shopping there than here. So I'm just buying a few things, because here you're going to buy for 12 days. There I'm buying just for that day. So I'm doing my thing, and I'm smiling, and I'm chatting with people. And as I get to the door, there is a guy standing there. And I'm like, oh. I go, hey, I just got done shopping. And he goes, okay. And I go, do you want to see my receipt? And he goes, oh, okay. So I start fumbling around looking for my receipt. And I start to pull it out of my wallet. And he goes, you know, I don't work here. I go, well, you just want to see my receipt anyway? So he looks at the receipt and he goes, yeah, you actually did buy some stuff from the grocery store. I go, okay. He goes, I guess you can leave. Okay,
that was a selfie moment.
Yeah.
What about you, Carrie?
You're in Utah.
Me?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you got to have something really funny.
On the show with you and I?
No, anything.
I'm going to tell the same story you're ever going to tell. Oh, just in my life?
Yeah.
Every day is a joke in Gary's life. I was having feelings of inadequacy today, and I go in through my email, and Dr. Charles Stanley, so I'm okay. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to open this email, and that's my Bible reading for the day. And it's like, if you have feelings of inadequacy, that's a blessing, because it forces you into the position of realizing who gives you the feelings of adequacy. And this was supposed to be a funny story, huh?
No, but that was actually quite
I'm still waiting to laugh.
But it was kind of funny. I was looking for... Okay, forget it. You had to be there.
No, I feel more inspired. That's pretty deep.
Yeah, it was kind of inspiring, and it did count as my Bible reading for the day. At least I was able to exit off my planner.
Yeah.
Note to self, don't ask Carrie for a funny story.
She'll only give you something that you can improve upon. What's your funny story, Michael?
I already told you. I started.
I don't remember.
Off. Wow. Shows you how important my co-host is to me, huh, Ray? She can't even remember a story that was told like 3 minutes ago.
No, you need to tell them how we met, other than the fact that I just called in on one of your shows.
That's right. It just sounds like it was just a coup.
Yeah, no. It wasn't that easy.
She called into the show, and like I said, it was Ryan Andreas, and he'd done a song. What was the name of that song? Heaven?
Angel. You know, the one that I can't remember who was even the original artist on that. But you know the song, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I heard it, so I must know it.
Over and over and over again.
So she calls in wanting to speak with Ryan, and all she can do is cry the entire time she called in.
What?
I was bawling the whole time. Oh, that was so beautiful. I can't stop crying.
I mean,
somebody really needs to give that guy a break. He needs to win.
And so, Michael, did you go, wow?
I know, right? Like, what made him think, wow, she needs to be my co-host?
Yeah.
I figured if she can spend 5 minutes on the phone crying in public to however many thousands of people are listening, then she's crazy enough to be my partner.
The strangest catalyst.
Exactly.
Because I'll tell you what.
Exactly.
Not anybody could be a co-host to me, and a few have tried. And
oh my
yes,
God.
they have.
You know, Carrie has been an awesome co-host. I couldn't have asked for anybody better because we do get along and we joke with each other, and she knows that when I give her a hard time, I'm not really being that serious. You know, it's
no,
just,
he's never mean-spirited.
No, you know, it takes a lot for me to become mean-spirited, but I'll tell you what. There's been a few guests that have realized that I can be mean-spirited.
Well, because they've crossed that line.
Michael can
I don't
bust
cross
chops
that line.
with the best of them.
Yes, he can.
I've told people who've called in that they were mentally retarded. I told them that I couldn't believe that they were even capable of having the intelligence of using a telephone to be able to call into the show. And, you know,
He's asked people if that was the sperm that won.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And you were the sperm that won?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
imagine the ones that lost. They're still trying.
Yeah, you know, I don't have a problem saying what's on my mind. I never have, and
never will.
And so it's, you know, so I don't have a lot of friends. I can count the number of my friends on one hand, and not even use all 5 fingers.
That's good stuff.
Because, you know, if you can't take directness and honesty, then it's going to be really hard for you to be my friend. You know, and
you need a thick skin around Michael.
What's that, Ray?
You need a thick skin around Michael.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, indeed. But you'll only ever get honesty in return.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a very
honesty, loyalty. Yes.
You know, if you're my friend, you know, you've got a friend for life, and you know that I'll have your back no matter what, whether you're right or wrong. I'll have your back because you're my friend. And, you know, I may disagree in my mind. I may disagree with you, but I'll tell you what, I will yell at the top of my lungs, the highest mountains, that you're right, even though I think you're wrong. If you're my friend.
Yes, absolutely, he will. He does that quite frequently for me.
And I tell my friends all the time. I said,
obviously wrong most of the time.
I tell my friends all the time. I say, I'll defend you to the death for your right to be wrong.
Yes, exactly. Now, where can people listen to you guys?
We're really a lot alike, actually.
Right. To answer, Carrie, you can hear us on, we have a website, daretobebettershow.com, all one word. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Google Podcasts. We're making our way onto Apple Podcasts. We're on YouTube, New Visions Radio, Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Google us. You'll find us.
Perfect. Perfect.
I always can't. I can't tell people to Google me because I'm afraid what they'll do to me.
It sounds a little dirty, doesn't it?
Google me.
So many things.
Google me again.
That's also on my bucket list.
That is one big bucket, Carrie. It's getting bigger.
It really is. And I'm getting older. It should be getting smaller.
Well, I've gotten smaller. I've gotten a lot skinnier. I'll tell you, my doctor freaked out. I went to him just about 3-4 weeks ago, and I had seen him like a month prior, and I'd lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
That's a lot in a month.
But I can't lose my belly. My belly still sticks out. I look like a freaking frog, I got like these skinny arms, skinny legs, and this big fat belly.
Sounds like me.
Just call me
frog. I'm 57. I don't care. No, I do care.
Everybody's younger.
It gets harder.
It gets harder. It really does.
I'm the baby of this group. How'd that happen? Except Sid.
I don't know.
Sid is 28, but she's been looking for a co-host for 30 years. How'd that happen?
I know, right? I was going to say the same thing. You sound 21. How could you be looking for a co-host for 30 years?
Well, it's magic. It's all magic.
She's that crafty.
It's magic.
That's right.
Well, we're starting to run out of time, and I want to take this time to thank you, Ray and Sid, for coming on the show. I always enjoy visiting with you, Ray. I visited with you so many times, and it's so nice to meet you, Sid. And I hope we get a chance to talk again sometime, because I think you're really fun to talk with, too.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much for having us. It was truly a gift. Thank you.
Michael,
it was awesome having you guys. It was so nice to meet you.
Carrie, same here. Let's do it again.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe we can come on one of your shows.
Absolutely.
Or we should meet in person. I think we should meet in person.
Oh,
sometime.
Wouldn't that be great? I think we should too.
Yeah, and I think we should video it and record it. Say that again?
Let's all fly to Delano.
Oh.
I'm in.
That's because that's where Michael is, and he doesn't want to have to move.
Ah! All right.
He wants to stay on his couch and have us go to him.
Okay, so be it. We will.
Okay, that's a deal. We'll go to Delano.
I'm
That's only about a 4-hour drive from here, I think.
Yeah, you only got about a 4-hour drive. For Sid, it'd probably be about a 12-hour drive.
A little further for me.
Well, they're going to fly.
For Ray, it'd be 3 or 4 days of a drive.
Yeah, no, we should plan on that. That would be great.
There, it'll be a while. That'd be cool.
Yes. We could all cycle.
And we should videotape and record it. It would be beautiful. It would be a
it would be
of the mind.
Yeah, because it would probably be the last
do
time that all of us would be together with me being alive.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you're going to be around for a long time, Michael.
Oh, I know that. Even after I'm dead, I'm going to be around. And some people are going to really know it. You're gonna wish everything about me died, not just my body.
Oh,
I see him in my sleep.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a great time listening to us all, because, like I said, this is a show about nothing, and we just have a lot of fun just talking about whatever pops into our minds. And I hope to see you back next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel.